Hello and welcome back to Seahawk Central. I'm Davis Bell with sports.
And I'm Emma Tillman with the news. Today we've got lots to cover, so let's get right into it and kick things off over to Emily.
Thanks, Emma. A Change.org petition has garnered over 1,000 signatures and dozens of comments in support of Arlie 2.0, as community members urge New Hanover County to halt the development of a 60-acre site along Independence Boulevard. The site has been a point of contention for over 20 years. New Hanover County co-owns the Independence property with the heirs of former owner Flossie Bryan, who left the land to the county in 2000 to develop a park or garden. 7 of Bryan's heirs contended she did not have the capacity to administer the will and challenged the county for ownership. A settlement was reached in 2006 with 1/3 of the proceeds from a future sale going to the heirs and the rest to the county. One of the strongest and most eager advocates for preserving the site is UNCW Geology and Environmental Science professor Dr. Roger Shue. Dr. Shue presented his conservation proposal on Tuesday, February 4th at the Wilmington City Council meeting. Listen.
Thank you. I'm Roger Shue. I'm a geologist at UNC Wilmington. I teach geology and environmental science. A few months ago, we were hearing about a 60-acre area along Independence Boulevard that was being proposed for rezoning. Multiple community members and elected officials have said the area might be best for a green space. Looking at the property, I thought about maybe another, perhaps, maybe a more aspirational look at the area.
Although UNCW is not connected to the Independence property or its current development, Chief Sustainability Officer Felicia Lee says UNCW emphasizes sustainability and environmental conservation. Preserving the Independence property supports these efforts. Becoming actively involved in your local government is the best way to advocate for and create impact and change in your immediate life. County Commissioner and City Council meetings are open to the public and their offices receive input from the community. While the property is tied up in court for the foreseeable future, you can get the latest updates at wilmingtonnc.gov. Now, back to you, Emma.
Thank you, Emily. Well, Wilmington's first social district pilot program launched February 1st, letting visitors carry alcoholic drinks downtown in a designated cup, and so far it's been a hit. Running noon to 5 p.m. on select Saturdays, the Brooklyn Arts District is allowing patrons 21 and older to sip and stroll along North 4th Street. The goal? To boost foot traffic and business for local shops and bars. From Pizzeria Don Luca to Edward Teach Brewery, 16 businesses are participating in the pilot program, welcoming visitors with this sign. The 2 business owners to spearhead the program are Scott Wagner, owner of Goat and Compass, and Tara English, co-owner of the Brooklyn Cafe, which stands right next door. Wagner says the idea for the pilot program struck 2 years ago on a trip to Silva, NC, where he encountered a social district firsthand. Soon after, Wagner got English on board and both agreed to propose the idea to collective members. They've been beating the drum on the program's proposal since Wagner's visit to Silva, and the outcome they've witnessed has been nothing short of promising. Here's Wagner's impression of their first event.
The turnout that we had, I don't think any of us expected. We were just talking about the weather. I think the weather cooperated with us the week prior. Everybody there was 4 inches of snow on the ground. It was 28 degrees. Everybody was stuck inside, and then fast forward a week and it's 70-some degrees and beautiful out, and it got people out of their houses. It was, I don't want to say controlled chaos, but it was fun.
Now, not all businesses that backed the pilot program serve alcohol, but Wagner says they've all got the same mindset. They just want to see the district succeed. The final event, the Sweetheart Stroll, is this Saturday, February 15th. It's a fundraiser for Hurricane Helene survivors in western North Carolina. Parking is available street side, of course, or in the Skyline Center parking deck. City Council will soon vote on the future of the social district, determining whether it becomes a permanent. And for more social district details, visit this website below.
Thanks for that report, Emma. Moving over to sports this week, we have a season kickoff and a coaching change to discuss. Let's kick things off with Marie.
Thanks, Davis. The Lady Seahawks kicked off their season this past weekend as they hosted the UNCW Home Weekend Tournament on February 6th, 7th, and 8th. Their weekend got off to a rocky start on Friday night when they lost to Syracuse 5-1, but they quickly regained control with their 8-2 victory against the Lemoyne Dolphins. UNCW recorded 5 hits in Game 1, with senior Maggie Purdy starting the scoring after an RBI single. In Game 2, the Seahawks recorded 10 hits, with sophomores Cassidy Relay and Madison Biddle contributing 6. On Saturday, the Seahawks dominated the field in Game 1 and won 8-0 against the Dolphins in their second and final meeting of the weekend. UNCW recorded 11 hits during this game, with 8 different Seahawks contributing to the cause. After a hard-fought battle, the Seahawks succumbed to the Syracuse Orange 4-0 in Game 2. The team ended the tournament on a high note as they defeated the Queen's University Royals 7-1. UNCW amassed 11 hits, which matches the team's season high. The Lady Seahawks came out of this weekend with 3 wins and 2 losses. Great job, girls. Stay tuned this weekend as they travel to Charleston, South Carolina and participate in the Charleston Southern Tournament. Now over to Taylor with an important volleyball update.
Thanks, Marie. We've got some exciting news regarding our women's volleyball team. On December 18th, our volleyball team welcomed L'Oreal Hoyer as their new head coach. Hoyer is joining us after her 3 previous seasons at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Hoyer helped the Crimson Hawks to a 67-29 record in the NCAA Division II tournament all 3 seasons. Hoyer joined IUP with 7 years of D1 coaching experience, spending the 2021 season at Idaho, where she served as an assistant coach and the Vandals recruiting coordinator. Prior to Idaho, Hoyer spent 3 seasons as an assistant coach, recruiting coordinator, and learning specialist at Southern Utah. She assisted in all facets of the Thunderbirds program, including scheduling, travel logistics, and budgeting. We are excited to see what Hoyer brings to our volleyball program. Now on to Grace with tennis.
Thanks, Taylor. Piggybacking off of this good news is the first victory at home for men's tennis this season. A great match against North Florida, the Seahawks won 6-1. Earlier in the week, the boys played Coastal Carolina on the road and won 4-3. During this game, the boys had quite strong singles play, with 3 seniors having straight set victories. The boys are off to a good start, and let's hope the boys continue to play well as they play at the University of South Carolina this upcoming Thursday, February 14th at 11 a.m. Good luck. Now back to Emma and Davis.
Thanks, Grace. Well, that's all we have for sports today. However, if you're interested in basketball, as always, check out this week's In the Hoop and follow at Seahawk Central Sports _UNCW for all our coverage. And check out Seahawk Central Sports' newest show, The Seahawk Slugger, where Dylan Thompson will get us all ready for baseball season this weekend.
Thank you, Davis, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Seahawk Central. If you have any news you'd like us to cover, email our reporters at UNCW Seahawk Central News @gmail.com. I'm Emma Tillman.
And I'm Davis Bell. We'll see you next time.